coming back at y'all live again today. It is Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. It's 5 more days before my birthday, y'all. Where my birthday gifts at, y'all. Anyway, I just wanted to come to y'all and say hey again. I hope everybody had it for a safe and blessed weekend. Because I had a fire too because it's my birthday weekend. I want to come to y'all and say I hope y'all have a very safe and blessed week. And y'all know I'll be coming at y'all again this week with some more of my cases. I have two that I can remember the names of, but I have about 3 more that I'm doing research on. And of course, I will be going and reviewing some of my other cases as well. So look out for that. I hope y'all I got my lighting right on here. Because I don't want to be too bright, but I don't want to be too dark either. But anyway, I hope y'all can see me. I know y'all see me. But anyway, like I said, I'll be coming with some more of my cases. And y'all please stay in my consumer news postings that I be putting up. Because as y'all can see, there are, it seems to me like more and more consumer alerts out here for us to really, really pay attention to. And I want to put extra emphasis on people that have children because I'm seeing a lot of these recalls on baby food and things that we get for our children, especially our babies, baby food and, all these chemicals and things that they're putting in our babies' food. We definitely don't want our children getting sick because when your baby gets sick from stuff like that, a lot of times you don't even know what it is. You'll never think about it, or it'll never even dawn on you that it could be something that you purchased out the grocery store to feed your baby, and that could have made the baby sick. So y'all know the recalls and things that I get, you all get, because all that know me, you know that I'm a firm believer in knowledge is power, and I believe in empowering my people by giving them information that I get. All of my grandchildren are a whole lot bigger than what they used to call them hand babies now. But at the same token, I know there are a lot of people out here that have babies, small babies, and they're feeding them certain things, thinking it's safe coming from the grocery store. And I just have to put the knowledge out here. It's up to y'all to take the power. I can give you the knowledge that I have, but it's up to you to take and use your power. As well as our food. I mean, even the vegetables and things nowadays, it's like, am I the only one old enough to remember when the old people used to tell us to eat our fruits and vegetables all the time? Now you can't even do that because it's recalls on this and recalls on that and recalls on the other. But what I will say is just be very cautious of what you're purchasing out of these god awful stores with all, I even saw one where it was a recall on stuff that was being sold at Publix. And what's the other store? One of those supposed to be more upper echelon stores, I guess I want to say, for lack of a better word, where theirs is even contaminated. So it's not even about, what store you buy these things in now. It's all about the money with these grocery store chains. They don't care as far as our food safety. And y'all already know, I done already put it out here and I'll say it again, what the FDA and the Department of Agriculture and all of these United States of America and government agencies that are supposed to be having tight reins and safety nets around the food that us as Americans are consuming. I don't know what in the hell they're getting paid for. I really don't. I have no idea why they're being paid. And I've caught a lot of flack about it, but I will still say and mean, I can see why some of these government agencies are on the chopping block for the president of the United States of America, because we had these Food and Drug Administration, Department of Agriculture, United States government agencies. Why are we having so many recalls on our food and what's being allowed into our food supply here? So those are the types of questions that I ask myself, and I put the knowledge out here for my subscribers and followers and members to just be cautious. Please just be cautious. I mean, I don't know if some of y'all saw it, but I even put a recall out here about cucumbers, and I'm a cucumber lover. But needless to say, y'all, I ain't bought no daggone cucumbers since that recall. And once again, mainly, because as all of you all know, I have 3 grown children and 4 grandchildren. And even though none of them are infants, aka babies anymore, I still put that information out here because it's not just about information for me and my family. You all that are my avid supporters, followers, subscribers, you all know I share the information that I get. Because once again, like I said, knowledge is power. And I like to empower others as well as myself. We all know reading is fundamental. I do a lot of reading on these things. And for those days that I don't feel like reading, I want y'all to send me some information that y'all read. Either way, in any case, I'm of the each one, teach one persuasion. And I like to make sure that the information that I have, I make available to my social media family, whether it's my TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, which y'all may have noticed. Side note here, I have put out a notice post in reference to how I am going to be for the next, I'm not sure how long, hopefully not too long, that I will be doing all of my lives on YouTube. I will be sharing the link information, but as I've said to my social media family before, that Zuckerberg guy has really pissed me off. And on top of that, they're taking our lives now after 30 days. And somebody told me that it was going on before, but I just became aware of it. So that's why I started pumping it out here on my social media. The fact that our social media platforms have our lives for 30 days. And if we want to retain those lives for longer than 30 days, then what we need to do is download and transfer them to our device of choice. I've already done it. And like I said, I'm really glad that I never did a lot on the side of lives on these social media platforms. I've always been more preferential of recording my own, because that makes it my sole copyrighted intellectual property. We already share enough of our copyrighted intellectual property material rights just having access to these platforms. So we give them less of our rights. We open the door for them to skim off less of our rights when we are doing our own recordings. And if you guys notice, they pump that live stuff like crazy. Do a live on TikTok, do a live on this, and do a live. Because that gives them a lot more rights to our likenesses, our images, and our intellectual copyrighted material. And that I had to learn through Unique's case with these, platforms and media outlets that I had, whether it was, Find Out Missing on TV1, the Maury Povich Show, The View, local newspapers, all of those. The latest one, Left for Dead, still running, still streaming on Tubi. 15 years of this, I'm trying to share the knowledge and experience that I've learned over these 15 years. I had to protect Unique's likeness, intellectual copyrighted rights to her images. That's why, if you all notice, there may be 10 pictures. Excuse me, y'all. That's my phone. But anyway, there may be 10 images of Unique out here. Maybe 10 images. But you're not going to find more than that. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures and video and stuff of my daughter, but I will not give these mega media outlets the rights to just use my daughter's image and likeness and so forth and so on the way they choose to, which they will do. They will take and rip you off of your intellectual property. They will take your loved one's likeness and do whatever they choose to do with it if you're not careful. And that's part of the reason why earlier on, y'all notice is when the bulk of those 10 images of Unique was produced and publicly distributed. I had no idea how they could use that material. But as usual, my God opened up my eyes and showed me, again, we're reading is fundamental, of the riff generation. Riff yourself, reading is fundamental. Excuse me, y'all, that's my phone again. Reading is fundamental. And knowledge is power. And the best way I gain knowledge is through reading. So that's how I connect the dots, as far as a lot of things, because these people, when they're trying to get your approval and get you to sign on the dotted line for your loved one's story to be told, they're not going to tell you everything line by line in those contracts they want you to sign. They're not going to tell you all this stuff. So leave it to your girl Valencia, gonna fill you in. Show him, because if I can keep one family from having to learn the hard way like I had to learn the hard way, it's not in vain. It's not in vain, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I love y'all enough to give y'all knowledge, and y'all give me power. Being my followers and subscribers. I love y'all. Hey, y'all. I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. But yeah, so that's why I give these tips on the lessons that I've learned over these 15 years. And actually, it cuts down on some of the questions that I have by me answering these things online. So that's another avenue that your girl done found to help other people in these, cases. Whether it's, missing person, sex trafficking, human, any type of criminal case that I represent and have gladly represented and given tidbits from my experience over the last 15 years. I've always been taught that you are only as good as those that you help. And as y'all can see, I be trying to help as many people as I can, because I don't like the way the system works against us. Circling back to the Zuckerberg guy. Who y'all think is letting him get away with all this stuff? He couldn't do all this thievery and stuff without someone or some entities with the S helping him. I mean, look at the guy. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about that part, y'all. Some stuff I gotta realize. I try to gear my lives and things toward children as well, as y'all could see earlier. Talk about everything from baby food to criminal cases, GUN situations, all kinds of stuff. So y'all already know. And like I said in one of my other videos, Zuckerberg, you were very, very instrumental. Your platforms were very, very instrumental in the beginning. That's why I didn't come for you at first. Because I don't know what is going on now. But Facebook and Instagram used to be reputable platforms. But you've just let it go the garbage. And I didn't come after you at first because I felt a little guilty of using the platform to my advantage in my daughter's case 15 years ago. And I don't like turning on loyalty. But in the same token, loyalty is supposed to beget loyalty. Zuckerberg. And your loyalty to all of us that have been rocking with you, me personally, for 15 years, is in the garbage can right now, bruh. And until you do something about it, thank God for my other platforms. Told y'all reading is fundamental and knowledge is power. I got a lot of power from the last 15 years of this situation pertaining to my beloved daughter Unique. I gained so much power as far as the social media stuff goes. That's another reason why I can tell Zuckerberg platforms right now, kick rocks, bro. I know how to take my 15 years and put all that energy and effort and goodwill into your competition. Check out my Twitter, Zuckerberg, my YouTube. I ain't rocking like that with TikTok yet. Oh, I got some stuff there. All of you that follow me already know I have a TikTok, and it's getting to the point where even as unstable as TikTok is, I'd rather be on TikTok than my Facebook and my Instagram. Talk about having to do a total spin around. But Zuckerberg, you did this to yourself, bro. At one point, Facebook was all I had. That's why I was compelled to show the guy some loyalty. But like I said, loyalty is supposed to beget loyalty. And you haven't showed any of us on your platform no loyalty. A lot of people don't even believe it, but I haven't gotten paid one copper penny for anything I have put on Facebook for 15 years. And Mark Zuckerberg, if I'm lying to date, Sunday, June 2025, come at me, bruh. Come get some. Check my stats. Check my record. My record speaks for itself. And people need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And my people need to know. And I'm going to inform my people when I see bull. My record speaks for itself. If I don't feel hunting down somebody that unalived my daughter and was wreaking havoc on my community, Zuckerberg, bruh, you don't want none. But you can come get some there. You can come get some of this little moccasin. Because I'm going to speak my piece on my YouTube, my TikTok, and oh yeah, my Twitter. Oh, it's X now, y'all. Yeah, on my X. Formerly Twitter. I didn't want to do it to you, Mark, but some of us just is not for the BS. And I'm one of them. 15 years, bruh. 15 years. And like I said, I haven't received a copper penny from his platforms. Not a penny. So for all y'all that's thinking I'm getting paid and rich off my door, there you go. And for the Zuckerberg guy, if I'm lying, sue me. Come get some. But anyway, back on to more humane topics. Watch out for my recalls because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some more this week, y'all. And y'all know I'm going to have some more cases. And as y'all can see, I've been tinkering with this AI stuff. And it's like crazy fun, too. I don't know what took me so long. Whether it was the fear of the unknown or just being comfortable and content with the old school stuff or what. But as y'all can see, I done started tinkering with the AI. So look out for that too. I got a couple, I think I posted already, but some more of that is coming at y'all too. So look out for that this week. And of course, I will be back to y'all again sometime later this week. But until then, I want all y'all to have a safe and blessed week ahead. Matter of fact, Friday is my birthday. So on my birthday, I'm probably definitely going to be back on here. And please feel free to send me any gifts that your heart tells you to send me. And yes, for the ones that ask, I do have Cash App, PayPal. Just send me a message. I'll let you know how to get to me. I'll let you know how to get it to me. But in any case, I'm getting ready to skedaddle off of here. And again, y'all make it y'all business to have a safe and blessed week. And feel free to like, share, subscribe, and follow me if you haven't already on all of my social media platforms, because even with me and my, in my opinion, personal beef with the Zuckerberg guy, I refuse to let my supporters, unique supporters, and followers and subscribers have to pay the price of me shutting those platforms down because of the Zuckerberg guy. No. I don't do that. Like I said, loyalty is supposed to beget loyalty. So all the ones that are there on my Facebook and Instagram, yeah, y'all can still look for me to be posting there for y'all. Because the same way y'all love me and support me and follow and share my information and subscribe to me, I love y'all right back. And like I said, you follow me, I follow you back. Which is why Unique and I have a nice following now. But then again, 15 years, That's why I got beef with Zuckerberg. 15 years, y'all. 15 years. But it's all good. Because every dog has their day. And as y'all can see, them chickens coming home to roost right now. Pay attention to the news and the stuff I'm putting out. Because y'all know whenever I get the information, if I don't share with y'all, I'll just do something. Like, I gotta share this to my social media family. Because I like y'all to know and find out the stuff that I know and find out. So that's what we doing, y'all. But until my next live or video that I put out, y'all have a very safe and blessed week. And remember this week, this Friday is your girl's birthday. What y'all think for an old chick pushing 60? Yeah, I am. For real. I ain't gonna tell y'all how close. Maybe I'll do like a poll or something this week and see how old y'all think I am. That'd be fun. I want to see who all is gonna get it right. Nobody that knows is gonna be able to give their input because you already know. This is strictly for people that don't know my age and that would be guessing. And remember, I done already gave y'all a lot of clues in my social media. A lot of clues. So I think maybe yeah, I'll do that at some point in time this week just to see the feedback that I get because y'all know I love y'all feedback. Y'all feedback makes me so much better at this stuff. That's why I refuse to make my supporters, subscribers, and followers pay for the Zuckerberg guy. I refuse to do that. So y'all will still get what y'all looking for from your girl. Maybe just not as much of it, and you may just have to pivot over to another one of my platforms to get it. But I will put it there for you. So until my next video, y'all have a safe and blessed week, and I will see y'all later. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.